Hey guys, welcome back to another video going over the 5 best exercises to improve your shoulder shape and size, targeting all heads from the front, side, and rear delts. To create that 3-dimensional shoulder, we must be hitting all heads effectively. The problem with most people at the gym is that they have troubles activating the side and rear delts. The front delts are highly active in any horizontal pushing exercises, leading to overdevelopment of the front deltoid with lacking side and rear delts. That is why you should only have 1 or 2 vertical pressing movements in your workouts, with no need to isolate the front delts in, say, a front dumbbell raise. When vertical pressing like a barbell overhead press or a dumbbell overhead press, the front delts have the majority of the work, but the side and rear delts are also contributing to the lift to a smaller degree. The exercise selection for the vertical press can be a personal preference, but a barbell overhead press or a seated dumbbell press have a few key differences. Barbell overhead press is my recommended choice as it has more real-life carryover to life and sports and puts greater demand on the core. In a seated position, you're just not getting that added benefit. If you want a detailed video on how to perform the barbell overhead press, you can click in the top right corner. Then we have the famous lateral raise that will target the side delts. Probably one of the most butchered exercises in the gym. So in a standing position, feet shoulder width with a slight knee bend. Start with keeping your hips slightly hinged, then before initiating the raise, start by retracting your shoulder blades. You will begin the concentric by thinking about pulling the dumbbells up with your elbows. The cue I like to use is pretend there's a string on your elbow pulling them out to the side. When raising the dumbbells out to the side, think about arcing the dumbbells out. If you keep the dumbbells too tight to your body, you'll have upper traps activating at a higher degree. Your elbows should be slightly bent. When raising the dumbbells, you should be raising the dumbbells in the scapular plane and not straight out to the side. This will be about 15 to 30 degrees. Try pulling the dumbbells up with your pinkies slightly higher than your thumbs. This internally rotates the shoulder, transferring more of the load from the front deltoid to the side deltoid. Stop when the dumbbells get just above shoulder height, ending the range of motion. On the eccentric, try to control the negative for just 1 second. Do not stop and pause at the bottom at the rep. Keeping the time under tension on the side delt requires the dumbbells to be moving at all times. The second exercise for the side delts is the cable lateral raise. The cable lateral raise provides more of a constant tension throughout the whole range of motion. The same mechanics apply here compared to the dumbbell lateral raise. The only difference is you'll be using a much lighter weight on the cable, so be careful to minimize cheating by using a light weight. If you go too heavy with the cable, the upper trap will want to take over. Even though the rear delts are highly active in most horizontal rowing variations, they can still benefit from isolation exercises. One of the best exercises to train this muscle is the reverse Pec Deck Fly. To perform, set up the seat height to where your shoulders line up with the handles of the machine. You will have a pronated grip. Try pulling the weight out instead of back. The range of motion will actually stop as soon as your shoulder blades start to retract. If you use your shoulder blade retraction to move the weight, you will take the focus off the rear delts and put it onto the upper back muscles and the rhomboids. Then we have the face pull. There are a couple different versions of the face pull, but let's go over the version to isolate the rear delts. With the split stance position, take a couple steps away from the cable machine. The cable will be set up at shoulder height with your hands in a neutral position, your thumbs pointed up touching the handles. Now retract your shoulder blades slightly. Now you're going to think about pulling the cable to your forehead with your elbows. Make sure to pull the cable apart simultaneously when pulling the cable to your forehead. The finished position will almost look like a W. The negative is going to be the reversal of the positive. Slowly internally rotating your shoulders while keeping your shoulder blades down, let the rope drop forward and slightly down. Take your time with this exercise and make sure to establish the mind-muscle connection to the rear delts before using any significant weight. Starting at 7.5 pounds is all you need to get a good burn. Next, we have the Trx Y Row. Yes, I know, I only said 5 exercises, but I wanted to add this one in here for a burnout. The Trx Y Row will also target the upper back, lats, rhomboids, serratus anterior, which plays a crucial job by pulling the scapula, shoulder blade, down toward your spine, creating more stability in your shoulder, which a lot of people need more of. Start with sitting on your heels with your body in a straight line. Have your hands in a pronated position and pull your arms straight out, ending in a Y position. Try keeping your shoulder blades depressed as you pull up. So let's take a look at how a sample workout would look like. I would never recommend isolating shoulders for 1 day of training. A study done by Brad Schoenfeld did a study comparing training muscle groups 1 to 3 times a week. Evidence indicates frequencies of training twice a week promote superior hypertrophic outcomes to once a week. Spreading out these exercises over a full body split or a push-pull legs would optimize your gains from these exercises. So let's just say you did a push-pull leg split. Say Monday was a push day for you. The shoulder dominant exercises in that workout would consist of 3 exercises hitting all heads of the shoulder so you can again hit all 3 heads on the next push day. The barbell overhead press for 3 sets of 4 to 10 reps. The same day you would have a side delt focus exercise like the dumbbell lateral raise for 3 sets of 15 reps. Then a rear delt focused exercise like the reverse pec deck for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps. Because the rear delts are such a small muscle, they are best trained with higher reps. Then the other push day in your split, you could have the dumbbell seated press, 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps, the cable lateral raises, 3 sets of 8 reps a side, changing the rep scheme to load the side delts with a different stimulus to the muscle. Then face pulls for 3 sets of 15 reps. Then maybe a burnout with the Trx Y raises for shoulder health at the end of the workout, for 2 sets until failure. Well guys, I hope that helped you out in deciding what shoulder exercises you should be doing and the best way to program them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly love making these videos for you guys. It would mean a lot to me if you smash that like button and subscribe, but that's going to be it for today, guys. We'll catch you guys later.